What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be teaching you how to play Caravan here in Fallout New Vegas, which is the card game that you can play with a bunch of different people throughout the Wasteland. I'm with Johnson, Nash, and Prim. It doesn't really matter, it's just kind of whatever. So, it's going to be a little bit of a tutorial, as I said. So, start off, it's kind of just an ante up, and you can actually raise him if you wanted to, but for the sake of this video, I'm not going to, because it's just whatever, it doesn't really matter. And now you have here you're faced with your deck. So this is your Caravan Deck up top, and this is your total cards below. On the top row here, anything that's face down is not in your Caravan Deck, and if it's face up, it is. So you have cards numbered 2 through 10, with it, like as in the regular deck of cards, and then you have aces, jacks, queens, kings, and jokers. So they all have a little bit. The face cards all have a little bit of a different purpose, which I'll explain in a second. Actually, I'll explain right now. The ace is simply a point. So it's not super useful, but it can be a nice little thing if you need to waste a turn. A jack will remove cards that you place it on that are below it in a row, which will have to be in-game, and I'll explain a little bit for you to see. A queen will reverse pile order, which has to do with ascending and descending cards, which again, I'll get into when we get into the actual game. The king will just simply double the point value of a, what's it called? Card you place it on, and it'll also change the suit, which doesn't matter if you're gonna do the strat I'm gonna do, but it can come in handy, or can come in. Well, it could come in handy. It could also be annoying. And a joker is a little bit more complicated. What a joker will do is, if you place it on a card, it'll remove all of that card on your side, except the one you placed it on. So, for example, if I had a couple 8s on my side, and I placed the joker on an 8, it'll get rid of all the 8s on my side except the one I placed it on. However, that doesn't seem like a great thing, but you can actually place it on the opponent's side, and that can kind of fuck with them and their rows. So, we're going to get into the game here. I'm going to actually place a couple more cards, because you just lose if you run out of cards, so I'll put some 2s in. You have to kind of make a decision here on whether you want a lower amount of cards, which could be good, because if you have a strategy that involves mine, which is 4s, 6s, 10s, and then kings, kind of just to rush a cheese win, because you got to get to 26. It's nice to have less cards, but you also don't want to just flat out lose, which happens more than you'd think it happened because of low card count. So I'm going to go with around 37 here. I'm also going to put a couple queens in the deck. 3 should be okay. So I have 38, that's fine. We'll play here. So, as you can see, we have 3 here, 3 rows, which these are the caravans that you're building. Excuse me. You have to start off, if you want to place face cards, by placing in either a number card or an ace in each row, and then you can start placing face cards. After that, doesn't matter. Excuse me. Got the hiccups. So yeah, we're gonna just start with doing that. The first card, suit and number, doesn't really matter except for the number matters for how much points you get at the beginning. So, kind of just go with what you want. I'm gonna go with an ace here. However, the second card is quite important. So see, he used a jack there and he kind of got rid of my card. But to use face cards now, it doesn't matter that he got rid of that because we had placed one in all 3 rows already. So that's okay. So I'm gonna actually double this 8 with my king, getting us to 26. Then, this is where I have to make a decision. If I want it to be, as I call it, either a suit row, an ascending row, or descending row. So, a suit row would mean you place 2 of the same suit, obviously. So this is a suit, same suit, spades. So I could place that and make it a suit row, which I kind of don't want to do. And this is also a spade, so I can make this a suit row. I believe. Ace is a little bit different, but I'm just going to place it in the middle. Okay, we got another spade. That's good. So, now, I could actually finish this row with just a 10, so we're at 26 there. If you go over it, you kind of bust, so you don't want to do that. And also, the other thing is, no matter what, under any circumstance, as you'll see here, you can't place 2 of the same number card in a row. In a row. If there was, like, say there's a 6 here or something, then I can place another 2 if I want. If it was a, well, I couldn't because it'd be a descending row. But say there was a, this was a 4, and I'm also trying to place a 4, and then I place a 3 or a forget it. Forget what I'm saying. It's gonna be difficult with these numbers I'm choosing, but I can't place it. Just know because it's the same card. in a row. So here, I can make this an ascending row with a 2, which, I mean, is fine. I'll do that. It doesn't really matter. So then, even though it's not the same suit anymore, I can place an 8 because it's higher and it's an ascending row. So you can do that. And then I can go with 9 to get the 20, which I don't think I want to do here, actually. Yeah, I'm going to place this in the middle. So make the middle row descending one as well. So now we have a queen, which is interesting. So this will change the direction of the row. So right now it's a descending row because we went 2-9. So if I place this queen, if he doesn't screw me, okay. Also, I don't want him to just win here, so I'm going to get rid of his row with the jack while I'm at it. Which I got rid of the wrong one, which is okay. So I'm gonna do it again. Kind of be a jerk. Okay, so now, as I was saying, I made this a descending row, even though it was 2-9 and it was descending before. So now I can place the 8. So we're at 19 in that row. He's actually getting close to winning, so I'm gonna kind of be a jackass again. God, he's getting good cards. Okay. So this is descending. So I can't place the 10 now, but I can place a descending card, or I can just place one of the same suit, which is what I'm going to do here. Which is also descending, so, and that's annoying, but actually, that could work. Let me think here. Let's see. That's a ascending row, so I can't do anything. Oh, actually, I can. So we can go to 21 here. And then it's still ascending. But I can double one of these. What do I want to double? Actually, I don't want to double any of them. I'm going to go with the king here. And then I'm going to go with a 5 here. And then I'll take the win. I'm spending some weird money there. But that's basically the basics of Caravan. As you see, I kind of rushed a little bit of a win there at the end. You couldn't really see why I won, but just know I had the two between 21 and 26 points. And, well, his that were in between that weren't good enough. If he had any at all, I don't remember. But, yeah. So if there's any more questions, please feel free to comment down below. That's the basics of the game. You can kind of go from there with different decks if you want to be more strategic about it. But, yeah. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.